Hi, welcome to Bear's Book Rundown for the week of March 9th, 2011. A couple things, my plans for doing this someplace else fell through, so I'm just doing it right here while I'm waiting for Andy to get off work. So it's kind of cold, wet, icky day out here in central Pennsylvania, but I do want to say happy birthday to two friends of mine, Ken Getz and Rob Roxby. Happy birthday. I hope your days are good. So without further ado, the rundown for the week. And this was kind of tough. My first book, I almost did not give it because I really wasn't sure if I liked it, and I read it through, and it was a good book. I mean, it was good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good. It's anyway, my book of the bunch is Legion of Supervillains #1. First thing I don't like about it, even though this is the book of the bunch, I hate the cover. The cover is just hideous. Whoever let that through, whatever editor let that through as the cover, just needs slapped, when the interior art looks so much better. My problem with this is it was great. It was better than almost anything else, but it lacked quite a bit. There's a death that should not have happened, and quite honestly, these people are not the Legion of Supervillains. I mean, there's two Legion of Supervillains, and that's it. There's two members of it. It's not the Legion, but you know what? I'm gonna have to wait and just wait and see. It's a good book. It was entertaining. I really enjoyed it. It's just I'm also frustrated by it. So there you go. But my book of the bunch is Legion of Supervillains #1. Beautiful book. Saturn Queen's real bitch in it. So anyway, my bomb of the bunch goes to, and this should be no surprise if everybody knows who comes out, what's coming out this week. JSA AllStars #16. This book needs to be put down. I'm getting it just to complete it. This art gets worse and worse and worse, and there's even a scene in here that is horrible. And you know, quite honestly, I don't really need to see Citizen Steel with a boner. If you look kind of right here, he makes out with the android girl, and you know, does he have a boner or not? You can't tell because this freaking art's horrible. This is a bad book. I don't blame anybody for dropping it. It lost any appeal to me after the Our Man and Liberty Bell second feature left. Alright, so from best to worst. Alright, best to worst. Justice League Generation Lost #21. This is a spoiler alert for all you naysayers out there who have been lamenting and crying about Jamie Reyes being dead. Nah, he's not. Told you so, told you so, told you so. This is good. This is a good story. I'm going to end up getting the rest of them. I really enjoyed it. I'll be picking the rest of this series up from the beginning, or from the end, or from here on out. I liked it. I like these characters anyway. I just never, you know, when I left last summer, I just didn't get it. So, anyway, I'll be picking them up later. Next is Ever-Loving Batgirl #19. This is the second part, or part 1 of a 2-part series. Brian Q. Miller just does a fantastic job. This man, I've never been more entertained by someone named Batgirl. Stephanie is great. The cast is great. You know, it's nice that they're using Wendy. It's just fantastic. You know, all you people out there, everyone who's complaining about Batgirl not being Cassandra, not being Byra, you know what? Read the book. Enjoy it. It's a good book. Alright, next on the list, Superboy #5. The first Superboy Kid Flash race. Basically, if you've been keeping up with Superboy, there's been a lot of damage to the town of Smallville. This is a way to raise some money to get the town back together. It's a cute story. It's mediocre. In some places, it's doing what it does best. It tells a story in one, but it has a couple subplots tied in. I didn't know that him and Cassie broke up, so he was whining about that, and I hate Superboy whining. But, you know, if you look, he doesn't look like Superboy on the cover. He looks like Superman. So, that kind of is just like, it was a little disturbing. But it's not bad, but the winner of the race will surprise you. It's not who you expect. But anyway, you know, not a bad book, not a great book, just a good read. Next to last. Or no, not next to last. Titans 33. Still not a fan of the art. The art is just kind of getting worse, I think. So I think it's coming to an end. I hope it is, this run, because I'm getting really tired of seeing one of my favorite heroes, Roy, all talk about all he can do is, you know, get high. Most of you know my background. Most of you know what's going on. That really bothers me that they're glamorizing this. Cheshire, I don't remember being quite so evil. There was always something nice, something noble about her. Just so though, but it is one of the first ones. This one and Batgirl actually have dedicated letters pages. So people are writing in about about Titans. That's what surprised me. But anyway, this is, you know, it's an okay book. It's just, I don't know, it's getting old. But anyway, two to go. This one is Teen Titans 92. This is the second part to, I believe it was the Red Robin, from Red Robin, On the Shoulders of Titans Part 2. This is the second part to that Calculator story where he's a bunch of bombs, and quite honestly, it was lame. Honestly, I'm really sick of the Calculator. Anybody else sick of the Calculator? I mean, he does these stupid things, gets captured, and before he can even get to prison, he's escaped again. I mean, that guy's just a idiot. Alright. And then I've got the Warlord of Mars. I am reading these through. Here's a nice little TNA for the guys in the bunch, and this for the ladies. And for anybody else, this is good read. I'm getting really these for my father. They're enjoyable, but my dad really liked Warlord of John Carter of Mars when he was a kid. So anyway, so that concludes my rundown for the week of March 9th. I hope to see you all next week, and you guys have a good week. Thanks.